We are no longer young. When we was very young, the ages between 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21, we were being bullied on the streets of Edo State. Most of us joined what we call the sacred courts because of fear. That's not an excuse, but we joined it mostly because of fear. You go out to see your girlfriend at the time. You go out to house parties because house parties were very popular at the time. And I really liked house parties. You got beaten every time. I remember I was beaten at Wire Road, TV Road, Textile Mill Road, Okoro, Medical, Universal was a no-go. Opasapoba, I had a girlfriend there, but I bound myself from going there because boys was always beating me up. Hey, come here, they will rough you up. It happened around Second as well. Then that place where after the bad parts of Ogida side, you know. So you could only take so much of this, and you feared people would just kill you one day. And that's how you got bullied into joining one of those things. Thank God for wisdom. You're part of it, but you're not really part of it. Then your own people start hunting you because they think you were not really part of them. Because you're not joining them to do any activities. The reason I'm saying this, you'll go through a street in Edo. Before you go through 5 houses, 4 out of 5 will have cultists in all of them. Almost all the leaders today in Edo State, who are between the ages of 35 to 50 to 60, they're all old cultists. So every household in Edo State have a cultist. So it's like I would go for this statistic and say 1 in 2 adults in Edo State are members of one cult or another. It is a phenomenon so bad and evil. But again, a lot of us were part of this because of the fear and because we were bullied and because of peer pressure. Not an excuse. But the reason I'm saying all of this is because the young boys I see just being turned in to all of these grinding mills, being killed on a daily, being arrested by the Senator Mondo Babolo's security apparatus is so painful to watch. It's so disheartening to watch. It's so disturbing to watch because these are really young people who are throwing their lives around. There's no one there to really guide them to say, hey, this is not it. There's a way we can stop this. The leaders of these courts, should stop recruiting. They should ban secret court activities in schools, especially the so-called tertiary institutions, the universities, polytechnics, colleges, and secondary primary school. I won't say much, but I won't lie. I said 1 in 2 adults, as long as you're a Edo origin, you were or are still a member of a court. You know, so there's no point to sugarcoat anything. But to stop it, the leaders of these court groups need to firmly stop and ban court activities in schools, whether secondary, primary, colleges, polytechnics, and universities. Anyone found wanting should be handed over to the police because we cannot continue to kill ourselves. It is disturbing and disheartening to see what is happening, but I give credit and kudos to the governor, the Most Excellency, Honorable Senator Monde Webolo and his deputy, Honorable Denko. Look, you guys are doing a fantastic job and we will continue to support what you do. It is wrong. It is wrong. It is wrong. You should also sanitize the vigilantes and make sure they are beholden to the state and not to their court groups, because members of the vigilante are part of these court groups. Members of the police force and the army are part of these court groups. But one thing should drop all of that. Whether you're a member of a court group or not, your first and foremost duty is to the state. It's paramount that they realize that. Thank you for the good work you're doing, Senator Mondo Babolo. Continue the good work. It is a shame what cultism has become.
I was just chatting with a doctor today, and we were just talking, and told me where he was from. I told him where I was from. We share similar backgrounds and commonalities and similarities and common interests, and we were just talking, and it said, where's home for you? I told him where home was, and we realized we have no home. Because when we go home, they don't know us no more. And here where we at, we've been here 23, 24 years plus, nobody welcomes us here. So we're stuck in the limbo. This is why I keep saying to people that it's a bereavement thing for us, because we left home long time ago. The plan that we're going to go back after we come to these greener pastures. We've lost friends along the line. We've had broken relationships and things that we can't even go back to. We don't even know our parents no more. We don't know our dads no more. Anyway, long story short, the bone of contention we was talking about, it was how we must take care of ourselves as men. And that's why our new enterprise, Every Step Matters, is very important to talk about men's health. So very soon I'll be inviting folks out. We need to talk about our health vis-a-vis men, black men, especially Afro-Caribbean men, and those who share similar traits within our cultures. What this young man was saying to me was, I now understand and see why men around my dad's age and my dad's friends were dying. I wake up this morning, that one has died, 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 that one has died. All men. I never had my mom's friends die. Never had any of my mom's sisters or anyone dying. It was always the men. And I thought we shared the same thing. I said, I grew up in a place where almost everybody I knew, every lady I knew, they were landladies. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was a norm. It took me years to come out of that system, to look from the outside with the bird's eye view, helicopter view, to see that, hang on, all their husbands died in their 30s and in their 40s, the 50s and in the 60s and in the 70s. And he attributed it to one thing. He said, in our cultures, they're so similar. The man is burdened and saddled with responsibility for caring for his families. He said, even if my back was breaking, Jude, I still prefer that way of life. I still want to be the one who will care for my wife and my children and carry my family on my head. He said, I want to change it for the world. He told me. He knew that this was the bane of our society, but he said, I wouldn't change it for anything. I still want to be that one that carries my wife and my family on my head. And that's exactly what is killing us. Call it whatever you want to call it. That's exactly what is killing us. We got to take care of ourselves. So I told him a scenario where I recorded something recently talking about hustling and all. And somebody said to me, Jude, you hustle because of your family. I said, no. What happened to me hustling for myself first and foremost? Because if I don't care for myself, I have nothing to give to others. If I don't feel this drum, there's nothing I can pour out of this drum to others. And some lady cussed me out, saying this is what is wrong with men. Always blah, blah, blah. I didn't reply to her. I didn't respond to her. Because I just thought, there you go. Exactly what I was saying. We don't need men, we don't need men, we don't need men, but yet you need men. But hey, that's not where I'm going with this. What I'm saying is we need to take care of ourselves. And by the way, that young man I was talking to was from Libya. He ain't from Nigeria. But we shared commonalities amongst us, our cultures and men, and what we carry on the burden. This is not bashing of women. This is just saying what it is. And I remember saying to somebody earlier today, we are humans, but we're equally different. Man, then woman. We don't experience things the same way. I'll be so foolish and stupid to say I understand how women feel, especially during menopause and the hot flushes and the period pains. I will be the most useless of all humans to say that. So I expect them to understand that they don't think like us. They can never know us. We can never know them. Where am I going with this? I'm just saying, man, take care of your health. But I'll soon be sharing the details of our new enterprise, Every Step Matters CIC, so we can talk about our health, see how we can help each other. Every step matters. Every little helps.